Hello guys, happy morning. Today we are going to see an interesting subject. This called a UV unwrapping. What does exactly it mean? See, here we have a box and then we have a material editor and you are creating some material, physical material, and you are dragging to drop over here. After that, you apply some images like bitmap, something like that. So I'm having a chocolate wrapper, applying it. You can see all the space chocolate wrappers appear, isn't it? Okay, because the UV are overlapped. So all images looks same in all direction. Okay, how to see this UV? UVW is a map. You can go to the modify tab, just press U. You can see that. Unwrap UVW and just press enter. So this UVW box is applied to this one. In this menu, we have something called Edit UV and Open UV Editor. Okay, in Edit UV, Open UV Editor. See, if you deselect this, I'm taking a W and coming back to the box. Yes. Now you cannot see anything, only the UV unwrap. More, I can see that UV, Open UV Editor. It will open a new window. In this window, if you overlap something, you can see it is yellow color highlighted, something like that. Or it has some menus and other things. It is very simple. This each and every box is represented as a one UV box here. UV is a coordinator which is coordinating the texture position and vertex placement. Okay, if you select this, you can see that this is selected. Now we are in a move tool, take a move tool, and then move this one. Move this one. When you move, you can see that the image is moving. See, when you move, the image is moving. Because this is a UV which is coordinating the texture and then the vertex position. Okay, this all the UV should be in this particular space. This particular space is called 0 to 1 space. We'll talk more about it, but the idea is each and every box is showing as a UV over here in a UV editor. To get a more clarity, look at this image. This is the box. If you unfold the box should be like this. And this is the right way to see the UV. But what happened here, all the UVs are overlapped. And each and every square is each and every space. See, this space is this, and this space is down. If I move this one, this image is moving. Actually, it is just moving the UV, not the shape of the box. UV is a coordinator. Think like it is a cotton box. Okay, so in this cotton box, this is a box. When you open the cotton box, it looks like this. It's an example, suppose chocolate wrapper. If you properly think about the Kit Kat, properly if you open that, you can take the chocolate and then the box will be like a straight, like this. So that's what actually you're going to do. We are going to unwrap the box. You can see this image. This is the right way to unwrap. You can see this image. So this is the output and the box is the input. This box should feel something like this, should unwrap something like this. But technically, the box looks like a box. The box is never unfold something like this, but the UV will unfold. So we can apply the image on the UV so that it will come and wrap to the box. So this is an idea. I hope it looks confused, but it is very simple. A box should unwrap. That's it. We are going to use this particular window to do that. This is the window. We need to do this one. We need to unwrap it. So how to do that? See, each and every box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, top, bottom, left, right, front, back. Okay, Select everything. You can see this drop down there over here, on top over here. Two things you need to know. One is move tool, rotate to scale tool. On the down here, it's a vertex, edge, and then face. For now, move, rotate, scale, vertex, edge, face. We are in a face mode, so we are selecting the face, we are selecting the face. Suppose if you are moving this face, the face is not moving, only the UV is moving. So what is UV? UV is a coordinator which is coordinating the texture position and vertex placement. It is not moving a vertex, only the placement of the vertex. Okay, how to unwrap this? It's already unwrapped, isn't it? It's not overlapping. All the boxes are unwrapped separately. By selecting everything, the map, if you select unfold map, click here, see, it is unfolded. Now, this box is unfolded well, but your image is not properly unfolded because we applied the image as the square image. Okay, now you can see this is the bottom and this should be a top, and this is the next, this one is a next, and this one is the next, and this is the front, and this should be the back. Okay, we unwrapped it. It's like a cotton box unwrapped. Now we have to fold it. See, if you fold, what happens? Become box. So this is the overall idea. Now this is a box, we unwrapped it. The window is particularly used for UV unwrapping. Okay, now I repeat again by using the different box. You can see this. The top portion of the box is bigger, and the sides are not bigger. Like a go to this one, like we did before, UV unwrap. Once you did this UV unwrap for this box, just go down to enable this editor, UV editor. The window will open. Once this window open, all the boxes UVs are overlapped. You can just select and drag. Of course, it's overlapped. It means if you drag and select, it means all the boxes, all the UVs are selected. Okay, what is the next step? Select everything. The next step is mapping, unfold mapping. Then press OK. That's it. You can see now the top portion and bottom portion square and others are exactly same as it is. So this is what the exact UV unwrappings looks like. Suppose if it is a, I'll go to the next box. Suppose if it is a exact square box in UV, you can see exact square everywhere. So whatever the box looks like, the UV should looks like. That's a correct achievement. Okay, I'll go for next example, the same box. So it is drawing like a Kit Kat box. Kit Kat. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing. Go here, modify, tab, choose, unwrap UVW, click, then second, UV edit, open UV editor. Now it is not unwrapped. Now we are going to do a mapping, unfold mapping. Just click this and press OK. Yes, we get this one. Okay, this is the top, and this one should be the bottom. And if it is a top, and what is this? This is the side. Both the sides. This one is a front and this one is a back. Okay. Now we have to arrange the image according to the UV. How to do that? So we need the help of the Photoshop now. I hope till now you understand the concept. Suppose if you do not understand this concept, please rewatch the video, because the next step is very important. The first you have to understand this. Okay, as a process, it's very simple. Take a box, draw a box, any shape, Then go to the modify, UV unwrap, and then open UV editor, select the faces, mapping, unfold, press OK, and click this one. You can understand this. What is the top one, and what is the bottom one, and this is the front, and this is the sides. You can see that this is exactly the same proportion of this box. So this UV unwrap will be different according to the size of the box. You understood now, isn't it? Now select this. It is entirely different than the other one. Okay, whatever the size you are doing it, the next step is same. You have to take the particular UV to the Photoshop. How to do that? In this one, in this UV editor, okay, you can see here a tools. Now we know what is mapping. Now we are going to do a tool. Over here, render the UV template. So whatever the UV over here you're seeing, you are going to render it as a JPG. Okay, and what is the size? It is a 1K size, 1024 into 1024. UV, if you are taking it out, any textures should be in a square. An example, 1024 into 1024 or 2048 into 2048. 2048 is a 2K file and 1024 is a 1K file. Okay, just mention it and then render UV, save this file and save this file. Just put UV. This one, just type box UV or chocolate UV. And what is the format we need? It's a JPG format. And save it. Quality, you prefer the quality. Okay, this file saved as an image. Now I'm going to the Photoshop. Now, there is a UV, yes. So we got this one. Okay, now what you're going to do is very simple. Taking a tool, a brush tool, taking a color, and then just create one more layer and write one. Okay, maybe I'll change the colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Save this file as a JPEG. Now, UV, box UV, textured. So this is a texture, just for understanding, okay? Now this texture, we have to assign to the model, which we did. Now the UV unwrapping is done. And we are going to make a material, apply a new material, physical material, select this material, assign to the selected object. Now in a color, click on this bitmap file and select the output file, box UV texture. Now we can see 1 and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now in a Photoshop, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, if you apply something like, I'll apply a new layer. Now I'm taking the brush, pink color, only for this pink color, and then green, and then that .1, .2, .3, .4, something like that. Whatever you did on top of this UV, exactly it will fall over there in the box. So that is the concept. Okay, I'll make a JPEG box tester 202. Now go to the slate mode and click on the color. Click over here, reassign. Now you can see it's reassigned. Simple, isn't it? So first thing, you have to unwrap the UV. Second, render it, put it in the Photoshop, then color it. You'll get the result. Now, instead of this one, if you're taking the images, chocolate image, drag and drop here. Switch off this other layers, this chocolate wrapper, Control T, scale it. Okay. It's done. And then the other view. Now taking the chocolate alone, this particular point, Control J for duplicate, Control T, and rotate the edges by using Shift. Then rescale it, moving my layer to this down. Control T again. Now it's fit. Okay. Now save this file again as a JPEG. Maybe I just save this texture too because the texture is unnecessary. I'll just save it on top of it. Once you go to the 3ds Max, it will automatically update. Now this chocolate is not properly fixed. So I go back to this Photoshop. Yes, move this one. Okay. And save as a Photoshop file. Also save as a JPEG file. Only the JPEG file. We're going to make it as an input to the Photoshop. Now you can go to the Photoshop. Now you can see. Okay, delete other things. This one, delete. And shift and drag. Apply plane. Then render. Okay, guys. So this is the simple idea of UV unwrapping. So this is your assignment. Just make a chocolate wrapper and try to unwrap this box. And then go to, okay, I'll repeat the points again. Very simple points. First, draw the box in the right size. Then modify, UV unwrap. Open UV editor. Select the faces, all the faces, map, unfold, press OK. Once you did that, check whether which is the top, which is the side, which is the bottom, and which is the left and right sides. Once you've done this, then go to that tool, render UV template, and then click on a render UV, save this file, name it, save it as a JPEG. UV2 test. Save this file and go to the Photoshop, open the file. You get this. Now make a new layer or take a new texture, overlap it, save this file as a JPEG, then go to the 3ds Max, close this all, material, create on material, assign this material the color, bitmap, apply it. That's it. Any questions, guys? Please ping me. Any questions, please ping me. That's it today's section, and this is your assignment. It's simple, isn't it? Okay, guys, thank you. Any questions, please ping me. Have a good day, guys.